good morning. It is time for math today. Let's go ahead and pray and thank God for this beautiful day. Father, we thank you for this blessing that we were able to wake up, that we were able to connect, that we're here, Father, in your presence. I pray you help us with our math lesson, that you can help us all understand, Lord. And I thank you for every student that's watching this video right now. I thank you for their lives. In Jesus we pray, amen. Amen. So today we're going to be dividing by 8. So go ahead and if you have your book, open it to page 323. If you don't have your book, you can use it on Shobi. The pictures are on Shobi app, so you could do and look at this on another device, like on your cell phone. Open it on another on your tablet. However you want to see this book, it's digital. Also, I have it for you on Shobi app. If you want to turn it in digitally, or if you want to just turn it in like this is good. Whatever you think is easier for you. If you want to take a picture of your work and send it to me through Shobi app, awesome. So let's look at today the strategies, the different ways we're going to divide by 8. We have been practicing how to divide using groups, the circles. We have practiced using arrays when we make the lines, the rows. So let's look at some of those strategies. Let's start reading our word problem. It says, at Stephen's camping store, firewood is sold in bundles of 8 logs. He has 32 logs to put in bundles. How many bundles of firewood can he make? So let's look at this blue box. It says, what will Stephen do with the 32 logs? Here is our problem that we need to solve, which is our question. So first of all, when you start working with problem solving, you underline the question. Don't hurry and do the problem because sometimes, right now we know we're dividing because it's division. But sometimes you don't know what they're asking. Sometimes it asks for subtraction. Sometimes it asks for multiplication or addition. This one we know is division. But that's why we underline our question so we can analyze, double check. You check your question to make sure. So we underline the question and circle the number 32 and the number 8. So I know I need to divide 32 divided by 8. So here you write down the question. How many bundles of firewood can he make? Let's start with repeated. Let's practice repeated subtraction. You start with the number 32 and then you subtract 8 until you reach 0. Count the number of times you subtracted 8. So here you have 32 minus 8 equals 24. 24 minus 8 equals, find out that right there. So what you do, you get a paper or on this paper and you start with the number. It's 32 divided by 8. That's what they want us to solve. 32 divided by 8. So what we do is we write the number 32, that's the number, minus 8. That's the first thing we do. 32 minus 8, and our answer is 24. 24. And then we get this number 24 and we put it on top. 24. And then you subtract 8 again. We're doing repeated subtraction. You're going to subtract 8 from your answer, minus 8, minus 8, minus 8, until you get to 0. So 32 minus 8 equals 16. 16. So now I get 16. I put it up here. 16 minus 8. 16 minus 8 equals 8. And then I get 8 minus 8 equals 0. And now you count the number of times you subtracted 8. How many times did I subtract 8? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I subtracted 8 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer is 4. So 32 minus 8 equals 4. So let's go ahead and write. We're going to go ahead and write the number 4. And write number 4 on your work. Here you subtracted 8 4 times. So we write 4 right there. See? We subtracted 8 4 times. So Stephen can make 4 bundles. He can make 4 bundles of wood, firewood. You can write 32 right here, 32. 32 divided by 8 equals 4. And here's the other way. You put 32 inside the house, 8 in the answer on top, 4. Now let's talk about another way. You can put 32 divided by 8 equals 4. By finding right here, think what number completes the multiplication fact. So what times 8 equals 32? 4. 4 times 8 equals 32. So see how they're related? It's the same numbers, 32, 8, and 4. 32, 8, and 4. Good job. Now let's turn to page 324. We have on page 324, we have this division remainders. What do you do when you have a number, right? And the number has extra counters. It's not equal. It's not an equal group. So let's talk about this problem. It says, what if, it says, what if Stephen has 19 logs to put in bundles of 8? How many bundles of firewood can Stephen make? Look at the 19 counters. Circle as many groups of 8 as you can. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here I have 8. So circle 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here, circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. There are two, two groups of 8. There are how many left over? 1, 2, 3. 3 left over. 3. We have 3 left over. So Stephen can make 2, right? 2 bundles. He can make 2. 1, 2. 2 bundles of firewood. He will have 3 logs left over. The amount left over when a number cannot be divided evenly is called the remainder. These are the remainders. 3 is remainder 3. There's 3 left over. You can write 19 divided by 8 is 2 with 3 left over. The quotient is 2. The remainder is 3. Remainder. Can you say that word with me? Remainder. 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 I want you to learn that word. Circle it. Circle that vocabulary word. Remainder. Because remainder is a word you're going to see for a long time. You're going to have to find remainders. Sometimes for even algebra, when you grow up in high school, that word is going to come in handy. So learn that word, remainder. How many are left over? You did 2 groups and you had three remainder because I cannot make another group. So these are my leftover remainder that left over. So let's share and show right here. Use, it says, use repeated addition to find 16 divided by 8. So to find this number, you start with 16 minus 8 equals 8. And then this number goes on top, 8 minus 8 equals 0. When you get to 0, you're done. So now we have, how many times did we do this? 1, 2. 2 times, we subtracted 2 times. So the answer is 2. 16 divided by 8 equals 2. So that's one way to divide using this repeated subtraction, but you can also do groups and you can also do arrays when you do your lines like this, your lines, and then you put your counters like this. That's another way to do division, doing this way, this way. So you could do arrays, groups, or repeated subtraction for the rest of the problems. So for the find the missing factor and quotient for this one, I always recommend start with your division. 56 divided by 8. I'm going to do a sample of 8 rows. So for this one, I make 8 rows. You can use another paper if it doesn't fit here, because I cannot put 8 rows here because I'm going to go into this problem. I'm going to get a paper and I'm going to work on it on the other page. So I'm going to get a paper right now, or for you, I'm going to do it on this board so you can go ahead and look at how I'm going to do this problem with you. So you can do this example for division. To me, this way is my favorite way. But if you like doing groups better, you can do groups. If you like doing the subtraction, if you got the repeated subtraction is easier, go ahead. But this, I like to do the arrays. And so we have to find 56 for number 2. 56 divided by 8 equals this. So that's for number 2. I'm going to give you some examples so you can practice, 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 and see what's your favorite strategy. What do you like better? Arrays, groups, or the other one is you might like the repeated subtraction. So let me review the arrays. So 56 divided by 8. You look at the small number first. The small number is 8. So we're going to do 8 rows. So you make your 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rows. And now I have 56 counters. So I start going down the rows like this. So you start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54, 55, 56. 56. So now to find the answer, I circle the first row, and I'm going to count how many counters in my first row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my answer is 7. 7. 56 divided by 8 equals 7. This is the array, doing arrays. This is how you can find your answer. Let me show you the next way you can do it. You can use the groups. Let's review how you can do groups. Groups is also very, very easy. I also like to do groups too. I love it. It's a good way to show you a visual of what you're doing. Like you get a nice, nice visual. So what you can do right now is get another paper or erase your board and let's write again 56 divided by 8. We know it equals 7, right? But look at the small number first. I look at my first number first. Again, say it with me. I look at my first number first, at my small number first. 8. The 8 is smaller. This is my answer. So we're going to delete it for now or erase. 8. So I look at my first number 4 and I draw 8 groups. 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 circles. And now I have 56 counters to put in all. So I start with this one and I go down the row counting each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 56. And now I count how many is inside the groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is my answer. 7. So this is how you do the groups, just to practice how you can choose what you like, what you want to do, how you want to do this one. Now let's go over the strategy that we started with today's lesson for repeated subtraction. Maybe you like this one better if you don't want to draw all the circles, all the counters. You don't want to draw like 56 little circles and you just want to do it maybe a faster way. So we do 56 divided by 8 equals, let's still practice this one. So first you start off with the big number. For this one, you start with the big number, 56, and you put minus 8. I'm going to subtract 8. 8 minus 8 minus 8 minus 8 until I get 0. Once I get 0, you're done. You found your answer. So let's go ahead and subtract this number, 56 minus 8 equals 48. 48. So now this number 48 goes up here. 48. You put this number up here. 48. And you can do minus 8 equals 40. 40. Now this number goes up. 40 minus 8. So now find 40 minus 8 equals 32. And now you put 32 up here. 32 minus 8. That's my next one. 32 minus 8 equals 24. And you keep going until you get 0. I'm going to put 24. I'm going to start over here because I ran out of space. So let me put this dividing, this little line to divide the work we did. And now I'll start here. 24 minus 8 is the next one because that's the answer. I got here 24. 24 minus 8 equals 16. And then 16 minus 8 equals 8. And then 8 minus 16 minus 8, the 16 goes up here. 16, the 16 goes up here. 16 minus 8 equals 8. And 8 minus 8 equals 0. That's what I want. I want the 0. Yay, star. I got 0. So now I count. How many times did I subtract 8? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. I subtracted 7 times. So 56 divided by 8 equals 7. So whatever you like, if you like to do this repeated subtraction, do this one. If you like the groups with the circles, do the circles. If you like the array with the lines, do the lines. That's how I want you to do these problems for today. 56 divided by 8 equals 7. That's the one we did right now. So I know 8 times 7 equals 56. Do the same for number 3. What do you like best? Arrays, circles, or subtraction? How are you going to find division? Start with the division first. Then you get your answer, and it's the same answer for this one because they're family. They're related. The multiplication and division are the same numbers. They're just switched. Same thing for 4, number 4 through 7. Use either the groups like this one, groups like this. This is a groups. Or if you want to do arrays to find the quotient, write the quotient. Now, for number 8, you remember the remainder. Here they have a remainder of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here you put remainder is 6. You have 3 groups. Okay, you have 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. You write 3. For 30 divided by 8, the quotient is 3. 1, 2, 3. The quotient is 3. And the remainder is, how many do we have left? 6. The remainder is 6. That's something new we did today. Remainder. Now, for on your own, you do the same division. So start with 8 divided by 8. First, start with 8 divided by 8. So let's do that one together. Just wait a moment while I erase my board. So 8 divided by 8. As you can see, that is the same number, 8 divided by itself. O sea, 8 divided by 8, this exact number. When you have a number and you divide it by itself, it always equals, I'm going to show you, when you have a number and you divide it by itself, by the same number. So let's look at 8 divided by 8 equals 8 divided by 8. So you are going to look and make 8 circles, 8 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have 8 counters to give all of them. So I'm going to give all of them 1 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many inside each one? 1. So I know 8 divided by 8 equals 1. So when you have a number divided by the same number, it always equals 1. It always equals 1. 1, 1, 1. It always equals 1, no matter what the number. If you have a million divided by a million equals 1. Every time. Every time. So for number 9, go ahead and write down 1. Your answer is 1 for number 9. So 8 divided by 8 equals 1. So 8 times 1 equals 8. So for these problems, you choose what you like best. Do you like to do groups? Do you like to do arrays? Same thing for number 13 through 24. You're going to divide. Make your pictures. If you don't understand, make your pictures. Do the groups, do the lines, the arrays. If you still don't understand, call me, let me know. I would love to help you. It would be awesome if I can help you. Let me know. For number 25, that's our hot question. That's our high order thinking. It says, write a word problem that can be solved by using one of the division facts above. So they want you to pick one of these, whatever you want. I picked that one. Okay, number 9. So it's 8 divided by 8. So I have 8 friends and I want to give them 8 cookies. I have 8 cookies. How can I give my friend equal cookies? So you can write the problem. Whichever you like. If you like that one, go ahead. If you like another one, pick another one. So let's practice. It says here, practice, copy, and solve. Draw counters to make equal groups. Find the quotient and remainder. We're going to practice remainder. Circle remainder. Let's practice 1. 13 divided by 5. So we're going to put our 5 groups. So now on our board, let's write 13 divided by 5. I look at my little number 5. Let's make 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5. And we have 13 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoopsie! Nope, not 14. We have 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need to put 1 here. And we need to put 1 here. These have equal groups, 3, 3, 3, 3. But I have one group with just 1. So for this one, 13, when we are going to be using for page 325, we have right here how many groups? We have 5 groups and we are making 13. We have 13, but we were only able to make 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So for this one, we have to look and see how many left over. How many we have left over? We have 1. So let's see here. And we can do this another way. What we can do is we draw the 13 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is an easier way. The groups way was a little confusing, but for this one to find the remainder, let's do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13. So now we need to circle groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you circle 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle 5. So we have 2 groups. The answer is 2. And we have 3. Remainder 3. 2. Remainder 3. So for this problem, for problem 26, you're going to have to first look at the big number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, and draw 13 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then you're going to circle groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle. 1, 2, 3. I don't have 5, so I don't circle. So I have 2, 1, 2. That's my answer, 2. But I have 3. Remainder 3. So this is the best way to use for number 26, 27, 28, and 29. So for number 30, 31, and 32, that's our high order thinking, our hot question. That one, you are going to decide what is the best symbol to fill in the circle. Are they adding? Are they subtracting? Are they dividing? Fill it in. And then the problem solving for number 33, make sure you look at the problems and underline your question. Underline it. So let's look at number 33. 33, we underline this question here. It says there are 36 people camping, so circle 36 at Mac's family reunion. They have cabin tents and vista tents. Underline how many of each type of tent do they need to sleep exactly 36 people in each tent if each tent is filled. So we're going to have to look at our problem solving map here. This is a chart. So let's look at the chart and you're going to see and look at the question. The question is saying how many of each type of tent do they need to sleep exactly 36 people if each tent is filled? So now we need to find out how many people and the type of cabin. They have cabin tents and vista tents. So we need to circle cabin and vista because those two we are going to be using. So how many of each type of tent do they need to sleep exactly 36 people? So on this one, 2 cabin and 2 vista, the cabin tent sleeps 10 people. See, cabin says 10. So 2 times 10 is 20. The vista tent sleeps 8 people. So 2 times 8 equals 16. So 20 plus 16 equals 36 people. So what I did for this one, you circle, we need vista, we need cabin, and we need vista tents. Cabin and vista. So you go to here, you circle cabin and circle vista. Those are the two we need, cabin and vista. So 10, cabin is 10. So I multiply 10 times 2 equals 20. And vista is 8. I multiply 8 times 2 equals 16. And when I add it, I get 36 people. That's how many of each type of tent do they need? We need 2 cabin tents, 2 cabin and 2 vista. That's how many we need to sleep 36 people. You follow the table, follow the same graph, this table for this one, for number 34. So for that one, 33 and 34, you're going to have to look at this and see how many people can sleep inside these tenths. 35, it says, how many marshmallows will each camper get? How many will be left over? So for this one, first you need to find out there are 37 marshmallows. Josh is dividing 37 marshmallows equal among 8 campers. So you circle 37 and you circle 8. So it's going to be 37 divided by 8. You find 37 divided by 8. And then you're going to write how many will be left. So here draw 8 circles and put 37 counters and write the remainder. How many is left? And for 36, always underline your question. How many picnic tables did Grace have to set? Grace set 8 plates at each picnic table, so 24 campers could eat dinner. So this one you have to find out what's 24 divided by 8. 24 divided by 8 for that questions. And for this, you use the same thing, the table. This is for our problem solving, and the test question at the end helps you prepare for Texas exams. So those are really good for you to study and check and see how you're doing in those. So if you need any help with dividing 8, if you need any help with remainders, if you didn't understand, go ahead, send me a message, text me. You can send me Dojo and Shobi. I'm here for you, and you're doing an amazing job, parents and students. I miss you so much. Can't wait to see you again. Bye.